Enjoy reading the story on Manga Funny channel.
In the previous episode, I suddenly fainted and remembered my past when I opened that black box. Let's continue the story from here. Lilian Sergevnev, my father called me several times, but I had no reaction. After a while, I woke up and had not realized what had just happened. Just a moment ago, clearly. Something happened to me. I was looking at the dead dragon's heart. My father said, the dead dragon draws out negative emotions from within a person. It plunges its opponent into despair through powerful illusions and hypnosis. I had read about it before but didn't expect it to have such a terrifying power. Its dark energy remains strongly embedded in its heart even after death. That's why the dead dragon's heart is dangerous. It seems it's too much for you to handle. I'm retracting the offer to give you the heart. I didn't want to miss the chance to test its power, so that's why I suddenly saw those tormenting nightmares of my previous life. It was all just an illusion created by the dead dragon's dark energy. I staggered towards the mysterious box containing the dead dragon's heart. Just because of some nightmare like that. I'm not about to give up. I'm completely fine. I have to check its power. So please, give me the heart as you promised. But my father seemed hesitant after I fainted. He said, desiring something you cannot handle is sheer recklessness. Surely you're aware of that. And no, I can handle it, and I'll also take responsibility for the risks, I said quickly, grabbing the box from his hands, causing everyone to be surprised. Next time we meet, I'll make sure your time isn't wasted, Father. I need to leave quickly before Father says anything more. You can look forward to it, I said and quickly opened the door, running to my room with the box. At this moment, only 2 people were left in the room, filled with doubt. What should we do, head of the family? Shall we assign someone to keep an eye on the young lady for a while? My father said, and no need. If she's made a decision, the outcome is my responsibility too. Yes, understood. And by the way, when there was a conflict between the young Master Edward and young Lady Lillian, it spontaneously stepped in front of the young lady to shield her. Is that so? It seems an attachment has formed properly. It will die soon anyway. It was brought along from the start for that purpose that evening. My cousins were discussing the reward I received that day. They gathered in front of my room, talking loudly. Really? The incompetent Lillian passed the test? Yeah. Even if by chance, passing is passing, so she received a reward too. They say she entered her room holding a very fancy-looking box, seeing that greedy girl hugging it so dearly. It must be gold coins, right? Shouldn't we share some of those gold coins with US? She's never even given US a tip. Oh? That's a great idea. Yeah. She's so clueless that she probably wouldn't even notice if it went missing. And in its place, we'll leave this, right? I'll take it, a dead rat, ha ha ha. You're crazy. Imagine her opening it, expecting gold coins, and then facing a dead rat. Her reaction will be priceless. At that moment, they opened my room door while I was sound asleep. They saw the box my father had given me. Is this it? It looks expensive just at a glance. I told you, she's an idiot. Leaving something like this lying around here. Well then, we'll gladly take it. One of them grabbed the box, but when he opened it, he was terrified. His eyes in pain as he screamed loudly, "What's this? It's not gold coins. What's going on, Mason? What's wrong?" Meanwhile, Eden had arrived at some point and was standing behind the group causing trouble for me. Suddenly, Eden grabbed the neck of the one who took the box. The whole group was scared, not understanding what was happening. Who are you? You. Let Mason go, isn't this that girl's doll? How did it get here? Eden delivered a blow to Mason, making him fall down. Mason screamed, asking everyone to save him. At this moment, I woke up due to the noise. Why is it so noisy? That's a human scream, right? Hey! Stop! What are you doing in my room? What the hell is all this? What's going on, you guys? Who are you? Mason said, Lady. Please save me. Aren't they the group of guys who used to bully me? I can guess what happened. They snuck in to mess with me and got caught by Eden. Oh my, look at what Eden is holding. Hey, stop that and let them go. You might really kill them. Don't touch me. Eden pushed my hand away. What? He was the one who hit first. I mean, he was sensitive before, but it wasn't like this. Why is he suddenly like this? It's like he's afraid to touch something. If my guess is right, then take off your shirt. What? Hurry up. Are you crazy? Get away from me. What's wrong with you? You crazy? Wait a second, just come here. It'll only take a moment, okay? At this moment, I lifted Eden's shirt, seeing a dangerous-looking iron bar deeply embedded in his chest. Unlike any ordinary wound. In the previous episode, I saw Eden fighting with Mason's gang, and now Mason and his companions are all lying on the floor. I checked Eden and saw that there was a deep wound on his chest with something lodged inside. Let's continue the story from here. It's exactly lodged in the heart. This is the curse that was said to be placed over Eden. No matter how much Eden is a male protagonist who is obsessed and locked up, he's still just a child. This is too much. Stay still. It hurts a lot, right? No. Not really. I'm fine. The wound is very severe, and it seems like Eden is almost unable to endure it anymore. If I move my body a lot, it happens sometimes. I'll be okay soon. With him sweating like this, what should I do? Even if I bring a doctor, it won't help if this is caused by a curse. But I can't just leave him like this. Eden is lying on the floor in pain, and I'm thinking of every way to help him. If this goes on, something really serious might happen. Wait. I remembered something I read in the past. Eden Vanchoff, born on October 24, 263. Died on March 3, 274, in the official setting book of. I understand the Eden depicted in the original work, who is described as a completely different person. Fortunately, for now, Eden's emotions are still alive. It means that there is still a chance for me to take action. Even if it's not today, this curse will eventually swallow Eden. Time is passing, the wound is getting worse. I have to try this method, so, before it's too late, I have to resolve it. Eden, I'll break your curse. Do you think I haven't tried? How could you possibly do something when you can't even manage to go to a temple? It's true what Eden said. In this day and age, the cult likely doesn't have any priests with enough divine power to lift the curse. They're already a group that has become corrupt. First, let's think calmly. I may not have divine power or healing abilities, but I have the knowledge of Shin Yuna and the magic of Lillian. Now if I remember, just wait, you bad guys. When I was young, I secretly brought Rothiano one into my room and raised it. The servants once jokingly fed it poison. It wasn't a strong poison, but it was deadly for the little bird, and I thought that Rothi, who was losing strength day by day, might soon die. I prepared the bread for the servants by spreading poison on it, to get back at them. But for just a moment, while I was distracted, Rothi ended up eating that bread. I thought it was really going to die. And I cried out in despair, that day. Surprisingly, it actually regained its strength, and I was astonished, now that I have gained knowledge of Shin Yuna. I realize, poison is countered by poison, in modern times. It's a method often used in cancer treatment or for treating poisoning. Curses and black magic are things of the evil and dark. The divine power that purifies curses is of the light. If you multiply a positive number by a negative number, you get a negative number. If you multiply a negative number by a negative number, you get a positive number. If you substitute poison for a negative number in this formula, then poison with poison, and there may be a way to utilize a curse against a curse. Just at that moment in my possession, I thought of the box containing the dragon's heart. There's an object that can be called the essence of negativity, Eden. I'll try this method. Can I experiment with something for a moment? What? What experiment? Eden seemed scared of my method. Let me do it. An experiment with your body. What nonsense is this? Actually, you don't have to give me permission. I'm just going to do it. If my hypothesis is correct, a curse can be substituted with a negative integer. You know that multiplying negative by negative gives a positive. Right, the opposite of something and the opposite of its opposite is the same as the original something. What are you talking about? It seems like explaining the principle would be a waste of time for both of us, so let's stop. Convincing Eden to carry out this is very difficult. I'm not in the mood for jokes right now, but you know that we can't just leave it like this, right? You're going to collapse soon anyway in this state. Even if we do it, it's not certain it will succeed. You don't even have the strength to struggle anymore, do you? So cooperate willingly while you still have your wits about you. Finally, I persuaded Eden to do it. Good. You thought well. At this point, Eden was lying on my bed, and I was preparing to open the box and use the dragon's heart. Are you ready? I have my own confidence, but all the evidence is just my hypothesis, just in case something goes wrong. At that time, I'll save Eden even if I have to use my magic. It started to hypnotize me again. I had to endure this to save Eden. It's coming, useless thing. There's not a single part of you that's worth cherishing. You spiteful girl. Even if your mom and dad were alive, they would have ended up abandoning you anyway. All the painful past memories resurfaced in my mind. Not even knowing the grace given to you, Eden asked me, wait. Are you okay? I'm in agony. I feel like I might lose my mind at any moment. You're lucky it's USTHATVE taken you in. Someone like you would be abandoned anywhere else. However, I must save Eden. I have to try. You're just making me feel sick. Die. Just die. Go back to your parents. This kind of hallucination is just a nightmare I'm sick of. When I placed it on Eden's wound, he felt excruciating pain. Get a grip, Eden. You can't lose your mind. Think of something else instead of losing your mind. Both Eden and I were in pain as past memories kept resurfacing in my mind. It's almost done. Okay, just a little bit more. It's strange. I'm the one who's facing death, so whyre you making a face like it's you. Whyre you so desperate because of me.